Hey everybody, what's going on? Real quick before we get started, I want to say congratulations to yesterday's winners. There were 6 in total because I uploaded twice, and the second video I just went ahead and made fully eligible to be part of the giveaway. So congratulations to those guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the giveaway, I'll card to it up there. You can go check out the details, come back here and enter if you're interested. Beyond that, there was an announcement today in the Discord that they had a chat with the game designers. They do this periodically. They'll pop up suggestions that they say that they're aware of in the community, discuss them with the designers or whoever, and then they'll post the main points of the conversation on the forum. So I saw that this was a thing. I popped over, I set up my OBS. I have not looked at even the first question yet. So we're gonna go through and look at this together and see how we feel about it, okay? So it says, as earlier announced, we're now holding meetings with the game design department representatives on a regular basis to discuss newest suggestions, requests, and feedback that our players are providing. Now, I'll say this seems like something that they actually are doing now because the last couple of weeks have looked okay, right? The fusion has been solid so far. It's been free to play friendly. They haven't thrown us any like late game wild changes that screw everybody. It's been very solid all the way through. The events tied to it have been pretty decent. Some of the stuff they're doing in 1.14 looks pretty solid, right? We're getting a balance patch, we're getting artifact sorting, and some other quality of life changes, I'm told. I don't know exactly what they are, but they're finally doing all the things that we've been waiting on them to do, it appears, right? So like I said, I've been super hesitant to get optimistic, but the longer that this goes on and the more that they at least just seem to be putting forth effort, the better it seems like it's getting. So maybe this is one of the things that's changed. I've been wondering what's changed, why they're even trying to do the things that they're doing. So maybe this has something to do with it. But anyway, let's get to it. Suggestion 1, weekly arena rewards. Make the arena chest similar to CB chest where players have to click to claim, and until then the rewards aren't added. I don't even guess I understand what the real problem is here. Oh, I guess when you log in, you just get your arena rewards, and people are saying they don't want to go get them, or they don't want to get them right when they log in. They want to go collect them, like clan boss chest. Okay, I guess maybe if your like artifact storage is full and your chest is full, when you log in, you'll just lose that gear. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Suggestion 2, rewards and gold 4. Yeah. We do realize that it is painful to get those arena chests pretty often, especially if you're gold 4. We're going to improve those rewards in one of the future releases. Okay, hopefully sooner rather than later, because anytime I've talked about arena chests, you've heard me say, some of you know that I have a free-to-play account that I was doing a series on. I got a bronze 1 chest in there one time, and I opened them up together one day. And my bronze 1 chest on my free-to-play account was better than my gold 4 chest on my main account by a wide margin. It wasn't even like, this one's a little bit better. It blew it out of the water. It should never happen. Should not be possible, right? So hopefully sooner rather than later they fix that. Suggestion 3, make XP brew drops and green shard drops extra rewards from dungeons. Try to make it happen with a lot of things marked with higher priority. Okay. Extra reward. I guess maybe they mean in lieu of being the main reward sometimes. You know, like when you're trying to farm a potion, for example, and you just get a brew. Maybe that's what they're talking about? Or are people saying they want more stuff to drop from like Dragon and Ice Column? I don't know that I necessarily care about that, but you know, if someone does, then great. Suggestion 4, divide preset multi-battle settings between the campaign and dungeons. We have not yet decided whether or not the multi-battle feature will remain available in dungeons. I just can't imagine why. I can't imagine why. It seems like a win-win. If your whales can auto-battle more and more easily, they're going to spend more, right? It's going to make you more money to have that available everywhere. And this is a good point, because I think what people are saying here is you want it to sell, you set it to sell runes and campaign because no one's keeping those for the most part. But then you forget when you go into dungeons and you'll accidentally sell a bunch of runes you didn't want to sell. So this I definitely understand. I just don't understand this part of it. I don't know why they would be on the fence about whether or not they want to leave that in the game. They've made it clear they don't care if you use auto clickers. So just leave it in. Just put it in and leave it in. I don't really understand the problem with that, but maybe there's some details I'm unaware of here. Suggestion 5, always start a CB fight without auto battle. That, yes, 100%. 100%. We will make this happen as we understand how frustrating to start a fight and realize, yes. Yeah, I've burned a few keys before, either being distracted or just forgetting that it was going to go in on auto, especially when something changed. When it changed recently and he could start hitting through, I would go with my team and set up and then hit auto, and then the next fight would just go in straight on auto. Very aggravating. I'm glad that they say they're going to do that, because that is annoying. Deliver claimed CB keys for BP rewards to the inbox, not directly to the keychain. Yep, agree with that. Deliver claimed CB keys from anywhere to the inbox. Really, it can kill a refresh. You could be 1 hour away from your last key and then get a key as a reward, and it just basically kills that key, right? Or have a separate key ring for keys that aren't refreshing. Like, have the one that refreshes to 2 just max out at 2. It can't collect any keys, and then have another key ring for other keys that you get from other places. I don't know, maybe something like that. Purchasing void sacred shards, chickens, experience brews with gems and silver. Let's see what they say to this. We're going to review the market altogether in the future, so we're already considering possible variants. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what they do here. I can tell you shards, chickens, brews, etc. I feel like this etc. probably specifically said tomes, and they didn't put it in. Because I guarantee you tomes are the #1 request for this. Legendary tomes especially are way too hard to come by in this game, and I think too much value has been put on them by Plarium. I think that they're roughly $30 a piece. It might be $28, $30, something like that, a piece for a that's entirely too much money for one skill up. So I hope that they'll readdress the value they've assigned to a legendary tome in the future, because it's just too much. It just is not. Even in a game where people are spending, and it's clearly designed to be a game that you spend in, it's too much. It's too much for a legendary tome. They're way too rare, way too much value assigned to them. I hope that they will do something like this. And a really good opportunity for this is to add an arena shop. I don't know if that's going to be on this list anywhere, but an arena shop where, if they wanted to be kind of rough about it, then they could make it the same currency as the I called it the Glory Hall last time, and that's not right. Great Hall. But what should happen is that we should get an arena shop, and arena should drop another currency for the arena shop, and in that arena shop should be legendary tomes and things like that. And you could even limit them to 1 a week, right? You don't have to make it where someone who can just go in and blast through 1,000 gems in arena a week can go in and just farm this stuff up. Limit it to 1 a week. That's fine. But it absolutely needs to happen, for sure. They're way too rare, tomes specifically. Replace 1 mystery shard and 1 minor potion from playtime rewards with extra arena tokens and energy. I agree. Change mystery shard and minor potion. I don't care. Energy, yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna nitpick what the rewards should be. I said probably 9 months ago in a video. It was a long time ago that the playtime rewards were not incentivizing at all. They were not interesting enough to keep people in the game. So yeah, I'm not gonna nitpick what they get turned into. I just think they should get turned into something better. One mystery shard, you're out of your mind. That's crazy. So yeah, add the ability to reserve. Let's try this again. Add the ability to reverse mixed potions to their previous state using the same mix rate. We do understand that farming potions takes time and effort, but since we hope that you're with us for the long run, I'm not mad at this. I know that there's a lot of people that want that. I'm just accustomed to it. Most games I've ever played won't let you break them down into the smaller versions. 7 Deadly Sins will let you do it, but I mean, 7 Deadly Sins, come on, it lets you do everything. It's killer. But I am accustomed to not being able to do it. You couldn't do it in Summoner's War, and you know, I've played over a dozen of these games for a decent amount of time at some point or another, and most of them don't let you do it. So I'm just accustomed to it. That doesn't mean that it's right, and it doesn't mean that I don't think it should necessarily happen. It just means I am not as caught up in it as some other people are. So I understand wanting it to happen, and I don't even necessarily think it would be bad. I don't think it would be a problem to do it, but I'm not bent up about that too much, if I'm gonna be honest. Number 10, limit the number of lost Limit the number of lost battles per one rival per day. For example, if you have lost 5 battles to the same rival, you cannot attack him again. Okay. Well, so I think this is to prevent boosting. If you've won 5 times over one person, you will not be able to attack within 24 hours. Intentional defeats or earning points through bullying a weaker team. We're aware of this problem relevant in Platinum tier. We're going to fix this side of the game in the nearest. We're going to fix this side of the game. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? At least they're aware of it and they're addressing it. Because that's a problem. There are people winning and doing well in Arena that should not be, right? You really only need one person, but there are probably a few people in Platinum doing well that are doing well because they've got a couple of buddies who hop in there and boost them, right? So this is a good thing. That's a good thing. Add more slots for referred players. Sure. And make it work. I've had 4 people use my link that I've watched use my link, and I only got credit for one of them. And he didn't play very long, but yeah, make sure it works. Divide the inbox into 2 parts: purchased items and those received otherwise. This one is needed because oftentimes the inbox get flooded. That's a good idea. Or just remove the limit, or drastically increase the limit. But yeah, that's a much better suggestion, honestly. Have a different box for things you bought, because I've heard stories. I think Verdi was telling me about someone who had like 3 different sets of like 3,000 gems from these big packs he'd bought, and they had been pushed down, and he bought some more stuff or farmed some gear overnight and woke up, and the gems had been pushed out of his inbox and they were gone. For like 9,000 gems, and Plarium wouldn't give them back, which is rough, right? So yeah, that's a good idea. In-game UTC clock, sure. And then the last one, make it possible to buy offers. Yes, this would be a great idea for many reasons. It's a great idea because people like to do that for streamers and content creators. They you know, sometimes they like to donate specifically to buy a pack. Like, hey, I want you to do some summons, do this. It's great for giveaways. It takes a lot of the confusion out of giveaways. For if we want to give away a summon pack or something, it makes our lives a lot easier in doing that than having to try to track people down and verify that it's the real person. And that's a great idea. And then just, you know, me and my buddy, we like to do little bets and stuff. We remember a while back we did that if I don't summon a legendary, then he buys me the pack type stuff. It's just it creates a lot of opportunities, and it makes life a lot easier for a lot of people. I think that's a fantastic idea, and I'm glad that they are considering it. When the friends list and direct message features come to life, a friend list. All right, look at us getting features that that we're supposed to have. Okay, it's not a bad list. It's not a bad list. And it just feels like the tone is a little different than the past, right? They are actually doing some things. So, I know that, and again, do not misunderstand me for saying that everything's fine and we should jump completely back on the bandwagon and be really excited about everything they say they're doing, right? We're not there yet. We have a ways to go before we're there, of course. However, all I've been waiting on this whole time is to see this kind of effort. A real balance patch. That artifact sorting that it seemed like was never going to come is now coming in 1.14. They're shooting for early April. Now we've got this. It's a pretty promising little list of concerns and answers. Maybe they didn't touch on everything. Again, it's never been about perfection, right? It's only been about effort. I only want to see them trying. They've got what could be such a fantastic game, and up to recently, they just have not been doing what needed to be done to make it that way. It seems like now something may have clicked. I don't know if they've hired a new person. I don't know what's changed. I just hope it continues to go in this direction, because this is a good direction to be going in, right? So we will see. We will see what's happening. I have caught myself slowly getting back in a raid. I logged in yesterday and used my auto battles. I did my dailies. Like I'm slowly getting back in. It won't really be that hard, I don't think, anymore to get me interested. It's just, if there's just a big turn, a big heel turn all of a sudden, that's going to be a tough one to overcome. But as it stands right now, things are going well. I'm interested, and I'm watching, and we will see what happens. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this. If there's anything on this list that you're particularly interested in, if one of these concerns was one of your big concerns, and you're excited about anything on the list, if there's something that's not on the list that you were hoping would be on the list, let me know how you guys are feeling about the general state of things as well. Do you feel kind of like I said I feel, where it's like, okay, like we're getting somewhere, or is it not going to happen for you? Let me know. I'm interested to know what you guys think, how you feel, and again, don't forget to get involved in the giveaway. I will have a video coming out this evening as well. It's a Calibria video for anybody that's interested, and I'll probably draw a winner from that one as well. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm very interested to know how you guys feel about this and what your thoughts are, and I'll see you later.